Welcome to solverfy.
The empirical formula is the lowest whole number ratio of moles of element in a compound. So for example, hydrogen peroxide is a compound that has an empirical formula of HO. What this means is that for every 1 mole of hydrogen in the compound, there's 1 mole of oxygen. There are 3 different ways in which data may be presented to find the empirical formula. The first is that you may be given the masses of each element in a compound. So for example, grams of hydrogen, grams of oxygen. So to find the empirical formula, take the grams of each element, change them to moles using molar mass, and then find the lowest whole number ratio. Of the moles, and write this as your empirical formula. Sometimes, instead of grams of each element, you're given a percent composition. So for example, percent of hydrogen, percent of oxygen. If you're given percents, the first thing to do is to find the number of grams by assuming you have 100 grams of the total compound. So if you have 100 grams of a compound, multiplying it by its percent will tell you the grams of each element. You can then change to moles using the molar mass, find the whole number ratio, and then finally the empirical formula. A third way in which empirical formula can be determined is through combustion analysis. And this works for organic compounds containing hydrogen and carbon. And it reacts with oxygen to produce carbon dioxide and water. And using the data before and after the reaction of water, the amounts of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen can be found, which can then be used to find the empirical formula.